everyone. Thanks for joining us for BikeRumor's Fake Sea Otter. And I'm Lori, and this is Joel from ROTOR America, part of Rotor Bike Components out of Madrid, Spain. We're here today to show you a few parts that we had been planning to show you in Monterey. So we're super excited to be able to put together a little video and talk a bit about the things that make us stoked on our jobs. So the first thing that I wanted to show you today is we're releasing the Carbon Kapic, which is a 420 gram crank and ring. Obviously it still is the modular concept, which BikeRumor awarded the Editor's Choice to a couple years ago. So you can piece together whatever you need. So this same crank is compatible with Boost or Super Boost. You can pair it with another product we'll talk about here in a second, our INSpider, or not, if you want to just stay analog. And so it's incredibly versatile, incredibly light. The feedback we get is that these are one of the most responsive and best performing cranks anyone's ridden. We have a couple of pro mountain bike teams riding them. They love them. We also just had one of our athletes, Tommy Zula, win Crankworks Rotorua pump track on them, and he loves the responsiveness out of the gate. So that's pretty exciting. Kind of a big variety of usages there. The next piece we'll talk about is the INSpider. So this piece we have been waiting for with bated breath. So basically what you have is you have a spider-based power system. It does give you a left and right reading, and what it does is it's a simulated secondary reading. So unlike our twin power, which gives you, it measures left and it measures right, the INSpider is measuring one side, obviously, it's only on one side, and then it is giving you a virtual secondary reading, if that makes sense. One of the really cool things is that it's got an Li charging port. It's about 150 grams, so it does bring the weight of your, say, Kapic Carbon up a little bit, but it still makes it one of absolutely the lightest mountain bike power meters on the market. It's also compatible with your road crank. You can also see it here on this beautiful Aldo crank and setup, which we'll talk about in just a second. So, Li rechargeable port. It still has the highest rate of record in the industry, transmitting 200 data points per second in advanced training mode. What we do with all that data is we give you a real-time spin scan. So you also get a proprietary software for your phone and your computer. In the real world, you know, you might run it with your Wahoo head unit, your Garmin head unit, your Polar, whatever it is that you're using. But when you're on the trainer, if you're doing your shelter-in-place kind of deal, then basically you can use it to work on your pedal stroke while you're getting your miles in at home. So that's pretty exciting. I have had a knee surgery, so for me, being able to look at and analyze my left and right pedal stroke is a really valuable piece of information. So basically, it also is one of the only power meters on the market that is I'm sorry, one of the only radio. I've got a dog eating a stick in the background. This is super pro here.
We can keep going.
I know. As a spider-based power system, the strain gauges are oriented in a radial pattern, which normally has the limitation that the power meter would have to shut down and reset to calibrate during your ride, as the material, the aluminum that are within, expands and contracts. So we've included a piece of software and a thermometer in here that accounts for that that expansion and contraction, and so you calibrate once when you first set it up, and then basically you're good to go for the foreseeable future. So that's pretty exciting. No data losses in the middle of your workouts or in the middle of your training rides. This is basically a unit. All rotor power meters are basically a way to make any dumb trainer smart as you're doing your home training sessions. So that's pretty exciting. They're all compatible with Training Peaks and Strava, and you know, all of the software packages basically.
Fantastic little unit, 250 to 300 hour battery life, rechargeable, like I said, the left-right simulated balance, and compatible across the range of cranks.
Yep, totally. So, I mean, basically you see the same piece installed here with our beautiful aero ring and the INSpider, and we added a little crown piece here to make it extremely aero and give a really clean finish. It's really nice to be able to, with one 10 mil Allen key, you can actually change the crank and ring setup for from road to mountain. The price of the INSpider is $649. You can pair it with your rotor cranks already, or you can, you know, shop now. We do finally, at long last, have these available in stock and shipping from ROTOR America. You can check out rotoramerica.com or go to your local bike shop and they can get it in for you. Yeah, it's been a really popular item, and we do crank lengths from 150 up to 175, so we work really well with fitters and all sorts of fit studios and different kind of, I don't know, athletes that have a lot of different interests.
It's a super versatile power meter. It actually works across our entire range of direct mount cranks, so not only the road, but also the mountain. 1x and 2x compatible, and super easy to swap it back and forth between bikes. Yeah, so exciting for us here at Sea Otter. Our newest product is our initial offering of Ebike Cranks. We have our first ISIS splined Fazua compatible spider and crankset. We'll both have both road and mountain options. We're showing off our eVEGAST crank here. So this is going to be using a 110x4 spider, 1x and 2x compatible, with our range of round and oval, arrow and non-arrow rings, with various sizes from 34 out to 56 if you want to run some really big rings on your e-bike, and 1x options from 38 out to 54. Again, using the ISIS interface for the Fazua engines, both road and mountain options, in our aluminum road cranks, as well as our aluminum mountain with a carbon mountain coming as well. Laura?
That's pretty much it. So we are all still, we are sheltering in place at the Rotor America offices still. We're a small crew here, and so, you know, this is about as close as we've been to each other in a couple weeks. It's cool. No, we're doing a lot of sanitization of doorknobs and conference tables and things like that. But mostly we figure we've all kind of got what everybody's had. So anyway, well, let us know if we can help you out at all. You can always check out rotoramerica.com if you have any questions on tech. We're also here, we have a chat. Our cameraman is currently running the chat system on the Rotor America website. So yeah, come and check in and say hello. We miss seeing you guys at Sea Otter, and we hope that we all get to give high fives again real soon.